definitely a little different. Obviously this year than compared to last year coming into camp, and with the guys we signed, obviously some world-class players. It was an amazing day, I think, for us as an organization to sign that many guys, and like the quality of the players. And yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a different team, but at the same time, I think we know what made us successful last year. It was the work and playing as a team, and that doesn't change even with guys like them. And yeah, that's what training camp is for, right? It's all in the work, and we got to put in the work the first 2 weeks and get together and yeah, build that chemistry right away.
Raised expectations, Roman, naturally, when you bring in some of the talent and caliber that the team did?
Yeah, definitely. I think he'd be lying if he said it doesn't. I mean, I think obviously the expectations sometimes in the room are a little different than the outside expectations even last year. But yeah, you bring in guys like Stammer, Marchessault, Shea, guys like that who've been in the league for a long time and had amazing success. They're huge additions. So yeah, the expectations I think are definitely a little bit higher. But like I said, it's just on paper now, and now we got to put in the work and build a team.
Watching Barry make those moves and bring in those guys, is it a vote of confidence from him that he thinks you guys can are that close and with what he brought in?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, 100%. I think it just shows that he wants to win, and he wants to win now. He's I think he said it right away. He doesn't want to do a rebuild. He wants to be successful. He wants to make the playoffs and win in this league. And I think obviously part of the way we played last year towards the end of the season, the way we made the playoffs, played a hard series against Vancouver. I think he has a lot of confidence in our team, and I think it showed this summer with what he did. And yeah, he definitely believes in this team, and it's obviously for us, especially I think for the older guys. I mean, it's like I said, it was an amazing day. It was kind of like Christmas, and so it was pretty cool to see what he did.
How do you keep getting better, and what is your motivation?
Well, I think first of all is to win. I obviously want to win the Stanley Cup. I want to win the Stanley Cup here, and I think that's the biggest motivation. And then yeah, I think just in general, like personally, I mean, yeah, I think I'm pretty. Like I said before, I'm a pretty curious person. I always try to find new things, try to find different things that will help my game. And yeah, same thing this summer, to try a couple new things. And I think once you get a little older, you kind of have to adjust some things. I definitely train or other stuff like the mental part of the game. It's definitely different than when I was 25. So just yeah, doing new things and always trying to evolve, I think helps me just hopefully get better, and even at 34.
Just the beginning, but when you look at the group that's on the ice out there, do you see a team that's closer today to that goal of winning the cup than maybe it was the last couple of years, talent-wise?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was honestly it was fun. Like when those guys showed up, Stammer and Marchie and Shea, like we were skating at Centennial, and it's pretty cool to see those guys in the Preds jersey, and it's just kind of the quality of players that were out there skating. It was pretty fun to see. So yeah, I definitely believe those moves will help us be a better team and get closer to that goal for sure. And you see, I mean, Stammer and Marchie both won Stanley Cups. They know how to win, and Shea's been amazing his whole career. It's been on really good teams. Went deep with Carolina. So yeah, those three guys will definitely help us get closer to that for sure.
Yeah, from some of the power play possibilities that you guys have, like the first five, on paper again, it's pretty imposing. Are you pretty excited about the potential, what that group might bring?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, I think Stammer's he's been doing this all life, right? From that top of the circle in that position, he's been doing it every year, and he's probably one of the best to ever play that position, right? And the amount of goals he scored from there, and Marchie had over 40 goals last year. So Phil had I don't know, what do you have, 48, I think. So yeah, to bring in that much firepower is pretty. It's huge for power play, and I think there's so many different threats as a penalty killer you have to watch out for.
Roman, you were in the same group with Brady Shea. Do you anticipate that you'll be skating a lot with him this year?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, I would love to play with him, obviously, and be his partner. Like I said, he's. I always thought he's a great player. Playing against him, he's had an amazing year last year. He's an unbelievable skater, like one of those teammen that's really hard to play against. He's always moving, always skating, and I think he fits in perfectly for our system. And it'd be awesome for me. I like playing the right side too, which helps. But yeah, it'd be really exciting to get the chance to play with him.
Second training camp under Burnett. Remembering how much skating there is out there?
Yeah, that's what we said before. It's kind of, the new guys always ask, hey, how was training camp? Like, how are the skates? And that's what we kind of say. It's a lot of skating, a lot of moving. And yeah, those for practice today was pretty similar to last year's. And in general, I mean, all the practice, even during the year, it's always about skating. And I think it's great because you saw it last year. I think it translated into the game. There's sometimes they're really hard practices, and but I think down the road it really benefits you, and that's how you play fast.
Roman, how much of you adding layers to your game is perhaps going to younger guys like a Quinn Hughes this summer possible? I saw a nugget about you training.
Yeah.
How much do you pick a guy's brain like that even at your age?
Yeah, I think. I skated in Michigan for a week. And skated with him a couple times, and yeah, I love that stuff. I love learning from other players, and obviously a guy like him, which won the Norris, and just to see how he trains, and just talk to him, and yeah, pick his brain, kind of what he does, like how he prepares and how he trains in the summer, and in general, I think you can always learn from other guys. There's I think especially guys like that who have had so much success. I think there's a reason why they have so much success. So yeah, I love picking guys' brain like that and just learn from them. And like I said, I'm pretty curious about that stuff. And there's always things you can take and apply to your game. And so yeah, it was awesome to skate with him and just kind of see what he does in the summer.
Sure, no one's happy that Spencer not being here, but what does that mean for some of the younger guys? Maybe do they have to try to take advantage of this opportunity? You know, who are some of those younger guys that maybe need to?
Yeah, I think there's always opportunity in camp. Obviously, I think every year you come in camp and Bruno is big on that. I think it's a fresh slate, and everyone has a fair chance. And obviously, I think there's some things that are pretty set in stone, but there's always a couple spots, and every year I've been in a lot of camps now, and every year there's 2 or 3 guys that stick out, and maybe 2 or 3 guys that you didn't think would have a chance in making the roster, and they play really well in camp, and it kind of just sets you up. Even if you don't make it right away, you definitely make an impression, and as the season goes on, the team, even the starting lineup opening night is probably a lot different than in game 60, right? So I think it's a huge chance for everyone just to make an impression. Some guys might make it right out of camp, but you're definitely leaving a mark if you play hard and play well in camp.
Question for Roman, guys.
For you personally, being your age, I think you're probably looking at saying how many more times you might have a shot at this. How important was it for you to see that commitment from Barry in terms of bringing in these guys, having a team that's really expected to win?
Yeah, it was awesome. Like I said, it was just that I was talking to O'Reilly and Gus and Phil that day, and we were all just really happy, and just the commitment he made, and like we said before, the confidence he has in us to be able to he made those moves because he believes in us. I think he believes that we can be successful, and yeah, like you said, I'm not the youngest anymore. I'm getting up there, and you don't know how many chances you have and how many cracks at it you have. So for Barry to do all that stuff and kind of give us the best chance possible to have a shot at it is pretty cool.